Previously on LEGO Survivor. After Haley was eliminated from the game, the merge began. Dave brought all the returnees together to say that they should stick for at least one vote. However, Buck had other plans and talked with Laura of the rookies. They both revealed to each other that they had idols. Joey also noticed that Zoe was from a reality TV show, which really worried Zoe, and so she confronted her alliance about it, that Joey should be the first one on the returnees to go. At the immunity challenge, Dave proved his strength by winning the first individual immunity challenge, granting him safety for the next 3 days. Back at camp, Dave was still set on getting rid of Chris, and everyone seemed to agree. However, Buck wanted to stay with Laura, so he talked with Michelle, and ultimately they became the swing votes. At Tribal Council, Michelle and Buck betrayed the returnees, and in a vote of 6-4, Joey was eliminated and became the first member of the jury. With Joey's elimination, the castaway count drops to 9. Who will be voted out next?
Well, thanks for sticking with us, guys. No problem. Yeah. I almost went home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we saw that, but at least you're still here.
So I'm very relieved. I almost went home last night because it was a 6-4 vote, but luckily Joey went home over me because people thought he was a bigger threat than me, which is good. Right now, the main target is Dave. The guy seems like a big threat. So, as far as I'm concerned, as long as he doesn't win, he should be going.
Well, this is horrible. Yeah, you're telling me. Well, what do we do now? I don't know, we gotta get them back on our side somehow.
Just when I thought things were finally going my way, they don't. Buck and Michelle flipped, and they voted Joey off, who was one of my close allies. Now I'm left with Claire and Monica. So yeah, and they're not going to be targeted because people may view them as weak players, so they're not going to be targeted. Meaning that leaves it with me. So I got to find this hidden immunity idol. Because if I don't win immunity this time, then I'm for sure going home.
Oh, where is it? Wait a minute. Is that?
Just what I needed. The hidden immunity idol. Which is perfect. I would tell Claire and Monica about this, but I don't fully trust them. Because if I were to tell them I had the idol, who's to say that she's probably not going to tell everyone else? And they're probably just going to split the vote. And I don't want to have to waste my idol over a split vote.
Now to go for a swim.
So I snuck up to the top of the shelter and saw Dave find the hidden immunity idol. This very much concerns me because he's the biggest threat in the game. But I could keep it a secret because since he has an idol, I have an idol, and Buck has an idol. So, 3 idols in the game, and in the final 9, that's pretty powerful.
I want this valuable necklace to be drenched, so I should probably take it off while I'm going swimming. Ow. Laura, where did you even come from? I was on top of the shelter. Why?
That was the most awkward moment I've ever started. That's definitely saying something. And now I'm even more worried. That was quite awkward. I don't know what Laura was doing on top of the roof of the shelter. She said she was looking around, but then again, I keep thinking, what was she looking around for? Me looking for the idol, potentially? I don't know, because if there's any truth to that, then I am dead meat.
So where did you go? I was going out for a walk. Oh, okay. You're not concerned about idols, are you? Well, everyone should be concerned of idols. Well, I might have saw someone find one. Who? You're not gonna like it. Oh god, please tell me it wasn't Dave. It was Dave. Ah, dang it. Well, I guess the best option is to split the vote, just to make him lose his idol, and then we can just vote him off. I guess so. Welcome to today's immunity challenge. As you can see, you are each holding on to a very slippery piece of elastic rope. Your goal is to outlast everyone by hanging on for as long as you can. If you fall, you're out. The last person remaining onto the very slippery piece of elastic wins immunity, the immunity necklace, and is safe from tonight's tribal council. Losers, tribal council, someone will be eliminated and become the second member of our jury. Seems simple. So, since you all are on there, survivors ready? Go! All of them doing well so far. And just as I say that, Michelle is the first one out. We're down to 8. They're all still hanging on relatively well. This challenge can change in an instant. And just like that, Monica is out of the competition. Everyone's seeming to hang in there, and looks like Buck has fallen. Now we are down to 6. Everyone seems to be doing really well. But like I said, this challenge can change in an instant. Dang it! And a slip-off from Jeffrey. He is out. 4 are out. We're down to 5. And all of them seem to be hanging in relatively well. And Claire falls. We are down to 4. Chris, Dave, Zoe, and Laura fighting it out for immunity. Everyone seems to be doing well. And Zoe has fallen. Zoe is out. Chris, Dave, and Laura seem to be hanging in relatively well, but like we know, the challenge can change quite well. And just like that, Laura has fallen. We are down to Chris and Dave. Give up, Dave. You already won an immunity challenge. No way, man. I need to win this one. Well, guess we'll make this go forever. Okay, then. Say what you want. Like last challenge, both men are very determined. Both don't seem like they are going to give up at any moment. Oh, and Dave falls. Chris wins immunity, safe from the vote. Congratulations, Chris. You've won immunity, safe from the vote, guaranteed a spot in the final 8. Everyone else, you have a chance of being voted out. Head back to camp. Winning immunity is amazing, and Dave doesn't have immunity. So, we can just easily vote him out tonight. Nice job on the immunity, Chris. Thanks. Alright, so we're going for Dave. Yep, I agree. We can't. Why not? Because Dave has a hidden immunity idol. There's no way he's going to know he's on the bottom this round, so if we all vote for him, he's going to use his idol, and then probably send one of us home. Alright, so what do we do? I say we split the vote. Put 3 on Dave, and then 3 on, like, Monica. Because, you know, he plays his idol. He's not going to play it for Monica. So, pretty sure we should just be set. We need to split the vote to get rid of Dave's hidden immunity idol. Because I know for a fact that if we all vote for Dave, he's going to play it, and he's going to send one of us home. I don't want anyone to go home on my side because of Dave. I want to get Dave out of the game. So in order to do that, I have to split the vote. And why on Monica? I don't know, actually. It's just, she worries me more than Claire. So, we put 3 on Dave and 3 on Monica, and it should be a tie, and Since Dave's going to play the idol, I guess we'll just send home Monica, therefore. Things went from worse to, well, even worse. The big group of 6 know about my idol, and another bad thing is they're planning to split the vote on me and Monica. So, but I could use this against them. I don't know, maybe I'll see what Monica and Claire are thinking. So what are you two thinking? I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not gonna change the fact one of us is going home. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty screwed. Well, all may not be lost because I do have a hidden immunity idol. Really? Yep. So are you gonna use it? That means we can get rid of any of the 6. Well, I think we should get rid of, maybe Zoe? Because I can't help but think that maybe she had something to do with Joey's elimination. Okay, then, if there's any truth to that, then I agree. Alright, then. If there's any truth to Zoe getting rid of Joey and her being the reason that he went home, then she's about to pay the price. Because you don't vote someone's friend out and get away with it. At this point, I don't know what's best for my game. I mean, obviously, the logical thing is to get rid of, Monica, because if I don't, I'd waste my idol, and I could use that against the group of 6. But if I don't vote for Monica, and I vote with Monica and Claire, that could be a 3-3-3 split, and I would have to play my idol. And if I don't play my idol, I would go home. So, this is going to be tough to do something that you don't want to have to do. Welcome to another tribal council. First things first, let's bring in the member of the jury. Joey voted out at the last tribal council. So, Chris, having almost went home the last tribal council, how does it feel to win immunity? It feels really good, Jeff, but I feel like even without the immunity necklace, I would have been okay. Alright then. So, Dave, you don't have immunity. How do you feel about going into tonight? I'm feeling really nervous because people may view me as the biggest threat. And, I mean, I can't blame them. So, yeah, I just gotta hope and pray that there's a crack that I can somehow sneak through tonight. Alright. Zoe, do you think you could be going home? No. I have not heard my name, but I could be deceived. Alright. And last question. Laura, how do you base tonight's vote on? Well, there's multiple factors. I mean, you could get rid of a big threat, or you could get rid of a big social threat that could potentially win the game. Alright then, it's time to vote. Michelle, you're up first. Sorry, but we're just splitting the vote, and you're our best option to split the vote on. Sorry. If there's any truth to you getting rid of Joey, then good riddance. It'd be preferable that you go home tonight. At this point, I'm just trying to stay alive in this game. Alright, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote. Dave. Dave. That's 2 votes Dave, 7 votes left. Third vote, Dave. That's 3 votes Dave, 6 votes left. Fourth vote, Zoe. That's 3 votes Dave, 1 vote Zoe. Zoe. That's 3 votes Dave, 2 votes Zoe. 4 votes left. Sixth vote, Monica. That's 1 vote Monica, 3 votes Dave, 2 votes Zoe. Monica. That's 2 votes Monica, 3 votes Dave, 2 votes Zoe. Eighth vote, Monica. We're tied. 3 votes Monica, 3 votes Dave, 2 votes Zoe, 1 vote left. The last vote. And the 8th person voted out, and the 2nd member of our jury. Monica. Monica, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Monica, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Good luck, guys. At this point, I'm just annoyed. Like, I don't think it was smart for them to vote me out, because I was no big threat at all. But my only suspicion is Dave flipped, and because they were going to split the vote, he wanted to take the advantage of using this against them, and voted for me. Which, I mean, I can't blame him, it was smart, but probably not the best strategic move since they're all just going to vote him out anyway, so yeah. So right now I'm just disappointed, especially knowing that I got eliminated right after Joey did.